Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. In this video today, I'm going to be giving you some top tips that are going to get you more wins when it comes to champs this weekend. The rewards are insane for champs this weekend. Have you seen the rank 1 rewards? You are pretty much guaranteed 500-600k worth of coins, an untradeable icon pack as well. These are some of the best rewards we have ever seen on the game. All the rewards are pretty good. You can get untradeable heroes throughout a lot of them as well. So this video is going to help you do the best you can when it comes to champs. Number one, your bench is going to matter a lot more in champs than it does other modes. Have good substitutes. That's tip number one. Lamine Yamal, Chiesa. I've already got two very good attackers there. A good midfielder. I've got my loans on the bench here that I can use. I probably need to put Bon Matty in. Where is she? I'm going to stick Bon Matty in. She's a really solid option. You want quick players off the bench, by the way. Quick players are really good because you don't get chemistry boost. I'll probably get this Brolin in as well. Just some good options that off the bench are going to make a big difference. I think he's probably better than Yamal, to be fair. These players off the bench, if it goes to extra time, are going to be really useful, especially at this point in the game where you don't have amazing subs. Good, quick players off the bench who are still going to be good are going to make a big difference. So use your subs. Tip number two, tactics. Having multiple tactics that you can switch to is pretty good. One of the things though this year that I think you don't massively always need to switch to the tactics. Are you sick to death of getting out teamed on FC24? Want that God squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out iggm.com today. The best and most reliable place to get coins for your ultimate team. Use the link in the description and code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out iggm.com today. Because in game, you can do that thing where you press right on your directional arrow and then you press right again and it goes more attacking, or you can press left and it goes more defending. So being willing to switch your tactics up in game, that is tip number two. Tip number three, spread your games out. At the end of the day, you are going to get a lot of opportunities to play games. 15 games, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. Don't play 15 games in one sitting if you don't have to. Spreading your games out is going to make a huge difference. So many people play like idiots and just play 15 in a row. They go on tilt. They don't spread the games out, and it massively hinders them. Spreading your games out is going to make sure you play your best. You can play fresh. And you are definitely going to get a lot more wins playing that way. Tip number four, have a good weak foot on your players. I don't have amazing weak foots on my strikers because it's very limited. If I wanted to go get a 5-star weak foot striker, it would hinder me because I wouldn't have the coins to go get a good one. But you want pretty much at least 4-star weak foot. It's going to make you a lot more consistent. Weekend League champs is all about consistency and efficiency. I've got 4-star, 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 and then a 5-star weak foot in my attack. It makes a big difference. Tip number five, have some tricks that you know how to do. Here is only against squad battles, but one thing that I want you to really pay attention to here is this is the AI. A lot of people AI defend. This is a trick that's actually back this year that works pretty well. It is the drag back. Look at how the drag back completely sells the AI there. That's legendary level AI. Having skills that you know can break down defenses is going to make a big difference. You do not need to be skilling non-stop. You don't need 5-star skills. You don't need to spam skills. Some of the tricks that I really like this year, the drag back, scoop turns, the lateral heel to heel to cut inside, ball roll heel to heel. I think it's called stop and go. It's only a 2-star trick, but you do L2 one and then right stick one way, right stick the other way. That's really good at faking people out. Fake shots are really good, especially with Trickster. Ball roll, scoop turns. I've probably said like 7 or 8 tricks there. These are really good tricks that if you can utilize them, are going to make a big difference. As soon as you play someone that you know can do a couple of tricks, it changes how you have to defend. Having a trick that you know that you can use consistently is going to make a big difference. Tip number 6 is corners. These are OP. You can see here he even moves his keeper. I've changed my set piece taker since because Carvalho's corners were really not that good. But having someone good in the air who can score corners for you is going to get you so many easy wins. The amount of goals that I score from corners this year is crazy. If you type in Zelonius how to score every corner, I've got a YouTube video dedicated to scoring corners. They're honestly just so OP. They're so easy to score. It really doesn't take a lot. It's literally just in swinger, switch to a big player, win the header at the near post. And if you have a good corner taker, someone with good curve, long ball, long passing stats, dead ball, they're nearly every single time are consistent. So tip number 6, corners, they make a big difference. Tip number 7, don't dive in. So many people dive in or pull men out of position and concede so many stupid goals. If you watch my defending tutorial, I said don't give easy goals up. You do not need to be the world's best FIFA player to beat most people. You don't need to do something special or really risky or crazy. You just need to not concede stupid goals. So many people concede stupid goals because they can't help themselves but diving in, pulling men out of position. This year, I'm not playing many people who just keep the ball. It's not easy to with the press. So you're not going to have to really worry too much about having to dive in and be risky and aggressive because you're not getting the ball. But a lot of people still pull the players out. Look here, he's done a good job there. That's what he should have done. Bit risky there. He gives the ball away stupidly. And then from there, there's no danger right now. But I can see switch this defender Carragher, and I think he's probably going to make a mistake here. He dives in, and he suddenly gives me a really easy goal that he didn't need to. Don't dive in, don't pull men out of position unless you are certain it's going to work. Tip number 8 is learn how to green time finish. This is probably my best goal or my favourite goal that I've scored this year anyway. Look at this, it's like the Jamie Vardy goal against Liverpool. I think if I don't green that probably doesn't go in. Now, there is a caveat. With timed finishing, I wouldn't be practicing it for the first time in champs. I'd be practicing it in squad battles and rivals, get the timing down. The main shots that I time are long shots outside the box, so travellas, finesses and shots like that, or normal shots in the box. If I'm confident that I've got the animation, I know I'm going to time them. You kind of get a feel over time for it, but learning how to time your shots is going to make you way more consistent. I think time shots are quite a lot better this year than most years. So learning to time your shots is really important. It's going to make a huge difference. Practice it. I highly recommend it. Tip number 9 is use the wings and don't be afraid to cross it. One of the reasons that I recommend having at least one tall player this year is crossing's really good. My opponent didn't defend this the best, but soon as he gives me width, gives me space on the wing, it makes a big difference. Width, crossing on this game's good. Do I spam it? No. But do I think it's very useful? Yes. Use the wings, get down there, and if they know that you can cross it and there's danger, they then have to commit men to it, and it gives you a lot of space on the wings. Tip number 10 is pass percentage. This is something that every year I talk about, and it's one of the biggest things when I coach people that I see is a big mistake that they keep making. So many people keep making errors by just giving the ball away stupidly. Just a quick look at the maths behind it. If you have 95% pass accuracy, you're giving the ball away 1 in 20 passes. If you do that, you're probably going to score a lot more goals because if you're not giving the ball away, you're going to have more chances. 90%, you're giving it away 1 in 20. 80%, which is probably what the average player roughly tends to get, you are giving the ball away 1 in 5 passes. That's 4 times more than 95% pass accuracy. If you were giving the ball away every 5 passes, how are you ever going to score goals? And if you don't have the ball, your opponent is going to be able to score. It's pretty logical. Hopefully this video helps you all out. I appreciate you all tuning in. As always, keep it spicy. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.